Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. Happy Saturday. I was inspired to just do a little something today that was a little different. And what I wanted to do was check in and kind of look at the shadows of the connection. I typically I do look at shadows because I do look at blocks and challenges, but I want to take the opportunity to use my sister Mystic Moon's Dark Night of the Soul Tarot deck today. And I just wanted to, kind of look at what are the fears and what are the shadows that, the masculine and feminine are dealing with in their energy towards each other. Okay. And so I thought, it'll be a good just balance of energies. And a lot of this stuff you already know. So I'm not even going to put a trigger warning because I do have to tell you, even given the shadow energy, it cannot bring down the light of this connection because of the beautiful cards that have come out to clarify. Okay. So it's just very interesting to me because that is really telling me that a lot of these shadows are being healed at this time actively. There are some active shadows that are still in the connection for masculine and feminine, and I'll go over those as I go over their specific energy. So let's go ahead and get started with the bottom of the deck. Look at this. Four of Rage, Four of Wands. It's called Charcoal Remains. So this is the shadow energy of the Four of Wands. And so what this is really telling me is that there's an energy of, perhaps this journey or this foundation that we have at this time is not stable. It's not stable. And so this is part of the energy yesterday for the collective reading was that, things need to change. Cycles need to change. Painful endings need to occur so that we can start fresh. And so the bottom of the deck for this entire reading is the Four of Rage, Four of Wands. So there's a lot of passion in this connection. There's a lot of desire for union in this connection, but it cannot be built on the same foundation that we had been building. Okay, so there is this rebuild that is occurring. Bottom of the deck specifically as how masculine is relating to that Four of Wands is that he's in conflict. He has conflict about this connection right now. He has conflict about himself on the inside and whether or not, he's going to be able to continue to move forward in his healing on this journey with his feminine. Bottom of the deck for divine feminine is divine masculine ever going to be able to love with an open heart, love from his heart space, love in this energy where he's able to receive her love and give her this high vibrational love back, King of Cups. Okay, that is her energy. The energy for the connection is around the Four of Wands is how are we going to be able to communicate and move this connection forward, Eight of Wands. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the divine masculine's energy. His first card out is the Imp of Decay, fruitless. This is like the Page of Pentacles energy. So Page of Pentacles, that's all about making offers, the birth of an offer in the 3D. And so this card is called fruitless. So there is an energy and a fear within him is if I make an offer, is it going to lead to nothing? Is it going to lead to the same charcoal remains that ended our connection in the first place? This is his conflict, but I love that is clarified by Temperance. Look at that, the shadow and the light. This is being balanced within him today. This is what's being balanced in the connection. The next card out for him is this High Priestess. This is his divine feminine, Wicked Ways. I gotta tell you guys that remember, if you guys have been watching my readings, I have been saying that the 5D match, obviously the 3D match of masculine and feminine for me is the Emperor and the Empress. The 5D match is the High Priestess and the Magician, okay? Because that is that yin and yang energy. This is that receptive energy, High Priestess. She's intuitive, she's receptive, she's sitting in her power. She knows she's attracting things to her. And for the masculine energy, it's the Magician. It's that yang energy, that active energy, that energy that creates, okay? And also we have the Sun and the Moon as the elements. I'll tell you, we got the Magician as her fear, and we have here the High Priestess as his. And in the connection, we have the sun and the moon together. So this is just beautiful balance. It's just showing me how this connection is being balanced, even with a shadow deck that I love. So his other fear is his high priestess, his divine feminine. He has some suspicion about her. This is projecting because she has the same suspicions about him. But for masculine, high priestess, wicked ways, death card. He's just like, I'm done with the wicked ways. I'm done with thinking of her in a wicked way. She's transformed her wicked ways. Okay, not that she's wicked. I'm just saying it's his perception. All right, next card out, 5 of Wands. Again, it's a Duke to the bottom of the deck for him. He has some energy still around conflict, around this internal battle within himself and in this connection. First card out, 2 of Pentacles. So it's like he's really in and out of this energy, which we're seeing right here. He's trying to heal. He's trying to balance. He's stopped seeing her as in an energy that was less than favorable. And so he's still balancing out this conflict around his union, 2 of Cups. Okay, next card out is the Tower card, the end of times. Okay, he just is in an energy of his fear. Is this the end of time? And so he's really gaining his personal strength, his personal power. All right, so the next card for him is back with the 2 of Pentacles, which is he's wavering, he's balancing. Okay, decays are Pentacles energies. Rage is Wands energy. And so this is what he's balancing here, is this coming into the 3D with this energy and also his passion towards his feminine. So we've got this balance, this healing that is occurring around, if I make an offer, will it be fruitless? He's seeing that his high priestess has transformed, that he's done seeing her in her wicked ways, perception. This 5 of Wands, there's still conflict within him about whether or not he can come into this union, because he's trying to gain his strength still from the Tower. So his last card is this 2 of Pentacles energy, where he's still wavering towards his destiny, the Wheel. Okay, the wheel is moving, so he's coming out of this 2 of Pentacles energy to move towards his divine partner. Okay, so now what about divine feminine? Remember, bottom of the deck for her is the King of Cups. First card out, Magician. The 5D masculine to the high priestess as the feminine in the 5D. This is her fear. Is my masculine still a trickster? But unlike the energy here, which is death for him, she goes into the devil's energy, and she's obsessed with him being a trickster, being a cheater, being someone who, is in the energy of constantly trying to con her. Who's her? Queen of Pentacles. This is divine feminine. She's really working hard on this energy. But right now, her shadow and her fear is that she's seeing her masculine as a trickster. And why is that? Because 8 of Wands, muzzled. Who's muzzled? King of Wands. Her action king. There's no communication. So, then what happens? When there's no communication, 3 of Swords. She goes into the energy of her well, I think because I saw wheels here, but her wounds opening again because of this 2 of Wands energy, which is like we're just at the crossroads on Page of Cups, on bringing this offer forward. The more that he is muzzled, the more she is in this trickster energy, the more he doesn't come forward, the more she gets into this energy of this, he's a cheater, he's a liar, he's a player. And it opens this wound. So she gets defensive. 7 of Rage, 7 of Wands. She gets defensive because she's in this energy of the 3 of Wands, which is she knows that things will manifest. Because she knows things will manifest, she is still dealing with timelines. She's still dealing with her expectations. And so she goes into 3 of Pentacles energy. She kind of submerges herself into her lesson. And that's where that conflict is for her. 5 of Wands. She's still balancing out her conflict. So her fear, very much to recap, is that she continues to believe her masculine is a trickster because he's muzzled. Because he hasn't come forward, it opens up her third-party wounds again. It opens up her heartbreak again. It opens up her betrayal again. The weight makes her get more defensive. So she's still balancing out this lesson, her internal conflict. Recap for the masculine is he's healing. He's healing this energy of, if I come forward, will it be fruitless? He no longer sees his feminine in a shadow. He's got conflict about making a decision about union because he's had this tower occur where he's still trying to gain his personal strength. And yes, he's wavering on coming forward towards his destiny to the divine connection. Okay, very interesting. We have 2s here for the masculine, mostly number 2 cards. We have 2 is High Priestess, 2 is 2 of Cups, 2 is 2 of Pentacles, 2 is the 2 of Decay, which is 2 of Pentacles again. This is a decision-making point. This is about the partnership. So if this helps the divine feminine, I will tell you that when I get too many 3s, that's when I start thinking of third party. But this is a decision-making place about the connection. For her, she has 3s. 3 of Torment, 3 of Decay, 3 of Wands. So she's in this energy of having other energies, including her masculine, continue to affect her because she is in this Magician's energy. Okay, as looking at him as being stuck in the trickster energy. Okay, so now let's go ahead and look at the connection. What's going on with the connection? What are the fears and shadows in the connection? There's a lack of clarity. Smoke and mirrors. You think you know what you're seeing, but are you really seeing clear? And has to do with the High Priestess right here. It's a dupe to divine masculine. But here it shows up in the connection. Neither one of them are truly clear about what they're seeing and what they're experiencing. So they go into this energy of the 2 of Cups, which is right here. We already have it. This 2 of Cups is like this connection feels like a block because we both want to move towards it with the Knight of Wands energy. We're both in it. We miss that passionate exchange. Things feel blacked out, like we can't get a handle on it. But look at this, the sun. But this really shows me this is the feminine's energy of the moon. This is the masculine's energy of the sun. So things are going to be illuminated. Success will occur. And this Page of Cups, which we have in the feminine's energy, crocodile tears, puts her in this scarcity mindset that she's still healing. And then look at this beautiful card, Judgment, eye for an eye. So where we're both attacking each other. You're a trickster. You're wicked. You're a trickster. You're wicked. You're not making decisions. You're making too many decisions to be with other people type of energy. Look at this. This judgment that we're having on each other is being healed. Temperance. Oh, I just love it. I mean, who can love a shadow reading? I love this shadow reading. It's beautiful. This is how the cards flew out. So let me know if you guys resonated with this, if this was helpful to kind of show you internal fears that both are experiencing. And let me know what you guys think, okay? And if you want to go to purchase Mystic Moon's deck, I'm going to put the link in my description box, okay? Have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.